let's talk about that really quickly, because I don't want to jump ahead. We are jumping ahead, Professor. Let's talk about that. When we're talking about war, you're kind of pointing out the fact that there's this push that says Donald Trump is anti-war, right? Like, we heard that. Literally ending all the wars. They're having a Rescue the Republic rally in D.C. in which they say want to end all wars, but the war in Gaza, they don't want to touch that one. You know, I would always point out the fact that he is a full-blown Zionist, and he also perpetuated the war in Yemen by heavily backing the Saudis, and he also vetoed, this is Donald Trump, a measure that would end the war. Give us another area you started going into that where in which we clearly see that Donald Trump is an anti-war.
Well, Trump ramped up the drone war. He also supported regime change operations in Venezuela and other places in Latin America. He expanded drone bombing in Somalia. He murdered Omani Soleimani, the Iranian commander. He extended U.S. operations in the Middle East.
Yeah. So when you talk about the situation with Soleimani, how bad of a situation that is, that could have brought us to a war? Because a lot of people think, and they will state, well, Donald Trump didn't want to attack Iran. He rather just whacked Soleimani, and that was actually the better move. Any thoughts on that?
Well, that's an act of murder. Imagine an American military commander was simply murdered. That would inflame Iranian opinion, and that's an act of aggression / terrorism. And Trump also ratcheted up the U.S. Military presence in Africa and colonialist policies in Africa. So he's no progressive in any way, and he promotes this supramilitarism, veneration of U.S. soldiers that's reminiscent of a fascist culture, an extreme nationalism, and that's why people are weary that he resembles European fascists of the 1930s.